Well, here we are again, folks, and you know, I always have promised when it comes to doing that interview, I always like to bring forward our Shell Busey home services trades, as well as retailers that are serving you in the industry and getting the job done the right way. And with me today, I've got Daryl. And Daryl, you're the owner of, the store in Langley. That's the End of the Roll store in Langley, folks. And also the End of the Roll store in Richmond.
Yes.
And Bill's over in Richmond. You're in sunny Langley.
Yep.
And really what we would like to do and get the information out there on the how to, the what to, the where to, the why to, the when to. And he is the who to when it comes to flooring. So, folks, I'm going to have a chat with Daryl. I want you to pay attention to what we are talking about, because End of the Roll, there's a lot of stores out there that are End of the Roll stores. Well, Daryl being two-store owner, he has something that's fairly unique to Langley and Richmond. And that uniqueness is, let me floor you. Explain that. Let me floor you. I know it's kind of unique, but explain that.
Well, Shell, thanks. Let Me Floor You came about because I started a program where we do a VIP concierge service. But everyone was coming into the Surrey store and some different stores and asking for me, and I wasn't there.
Kind of like me.
Just like you can't be everywhere all at once.
I can't be all places, yeah.
And that caused a bit of a problem with what we were doing. So I created one number, 604-998-8888, and I called it Let Me Floor You. So just that way people would get my own personal number, like people have your own number that deal with you.
Yep.
And they call direct. We set up appointments. We do free measures. We do free estimates. We come to your house. We do free consultations. All that with one number, 604-998-8888. And it's important because when you are a lot of End of the Roll stores and you go to the wrong one, it causes more problems than it does help.
Well, not necessarily the wrong store, but you're not going to be at all those stores. So
Exactly.
Bill or Daryl is just not going to be in, let's say, for example, Moose Jaw, Saskatchewan,
Yeah.
or in Burnaby or
Yeah.
North Vancouver or whatever. So we're talking about Langley and Richmond.
Yes.
So Let Me Floor You is kind of unique. I like that. I
Yeah.
like that kind of, but you're involving a lot of other people. You're involving the realtors, for example, that you certainly are very much part of Shell Busey's home services. And folks, I want you to know the reason why, good, better, best, why worry about the rest when the good is better, the better is best. So they do provide the full meal deal. But you know, it's you got stock, like you got a lot of inventory.
Yeah, we do things a lot differently. With End of the Roll, we're stocking dealers. We have large warehouses, and we buy from all the top manufacturers all over North America. So the old days where we were just remnants, we outgrew that name a long time ago. We're End of the Roll, start of the roll, middle of the tree. We're everywhere. So we've really outgrown our name. We do full houses, we do light commercial, we do everything. We just don't do cat scratchers in one room at a time. We do, as we did we got reunited by doing your daughter's home. We got all that done in there too. We do it all.
And you got the vinyl plank as well as the laminate, as well as carpet, real wood. You got the whole 9 yards.
Yeah, we do it all. So don't let the name fool you. So it's we do it all. We do it well. We do it a lot better and a lot cheaper than a lot of people out there.
And you install.
And we do install.
You know, that's interesting because there's so many people today that will phone my office and say, Shell, I'd like a referral, and but I've got my own flooring. And, that's interesting. I hope you've bought it somewhere where people understand and know flooring. And, you know, unfortunately, sometimes it's not. And, you know, you can't go by flooring just by the feel and by the color. You got to look and talk to people like yourself and Bill and your staff that really know flooring, talking about the number of loops per inch and all the different threads and the different materials. All of that is industry information that you have.
Oh, absolutely, and where to use it, and about room temperatures, as you know all about that too.
Yeah.
With vinyl plank, you need to have room temperatures. And there's all these different things that need to know. Now, if you're buying an area rug, you can call Wayfair. They can drop one off by a drone, drop it off at your house because it's an area rug. You don't need to know a lot about an area rug.
Be a big drone.
You know, but when it comes to flooring, you do need a professional. You need the right advice for the right place because every place in every house is very unique.
Yeah, absolutely.
And no two houses are the same.
Yeah, absolutely.
Even if it's a house right next door,
Yeah.
the same conditions.
And I've had
might
that
not apply.
happen.
Yeah.
I've had that happen. I would have to say many times over the years, people say, well, you know, we've got a problem here. with whatever it is they're doing, hanging a door, and the same door is hanging on a house down the street, same house and everything else, but we've got a problem with the door. Well, you know, when it comes to carpets, the same thing. And one of the most interesting things, and I'm going to explain this give you the Reader's Digest version here, folks, and that is, when it comes to flooring, if it's something that at the end of the roll store in Richmond and Langley, and let's say, for example, it was a unique scenario. It's down in a basement suite, and through the conversation during the sale, it came up that, you know, we've had some moisture problems, condensation in the windows, because you people will ask that question. Well, if it's something that's very doubtful, then you do have me to go out to that job site and say, would I, should I, or could I do this type of work with this type of flooring from end of the roll? And you've got the answers.
You've got the answers.
I got the answer. But
I got your phone number.
There you got it. But that makes a difference. That
does.
makes a difference
It's made
because
my life very
why
easy. Yeah.
would you ever want to install something in an environment that you know is not going to work? And that's what happens in some cases, and especially with flooring today, because, you know, you've got, well, vinyl plank, for example. Vinyl plank, some of it is dry laid, and it looks like wood. There's no staples, there's no glue, there's no tongue and groove, there's no anything that's going to hook together. All of those things, click, remember when the term click came in with the laminate flooring?
I'm came into laminate.
Well,
for sure.
all these things are really much part of flooring. So you really want to deal with people who know flooring, folks. And end of the roll, I know right from day one, because I can recall your dad back many years ago, and saying, well, end of the roll, it's not really end of the roll. It's not ends of rolls, because end of the roll's got full rolls, got full
Pallets.
of everything.
Yeah.
Yeah. So it's a matter that it's a term. It's like house smart is a term that we have. Well, house smart, I'm the smart guy about the house. Well, I'm not really pulling any wool over anybody's eyes. I've been there and done that after the years. But questions are not something that I take lightly, because I get the answers. And when it comes to getting the answers, it's something that I really enjoy doing for end of the roll. And that's my role when it comes to end of the roll. So,
We'll
you know,
put that on
but
your card.
they're big or small, we take it all. But you know, big or small jobs, you do them all.
Yeah, and that's what people need to know. We've outgrown our name, so we do. We do it all. We have very educated people behind us. We've got Shell on our team. Yeah, we'll give you all the right answers for
And
sure.
experience.
Yeah,
Years of it.
you're second generation.
Second generation, knowing your dad,
Yeah.
knowing you. And, you know, when it comes to doing that job, you want to have that first quality job. And as I say, good, better, best. Why worry about the rest? When the good is better, the better is best. And I can recall when laminate flooring first came out. Now, this goes back a number of years ago.
Yeah, I was still
That I was in the United States. Frankie and I were on a holiday, and they were actually selling laminate flooring at a service station. That's how flooring has come into the industry, to the extent that there's nobody there that knows what flooring's all about. But it was a loss leader item. So be careful, folks. When it comes to loss leaders, make sure that the loss leader has got a quality name behind it as well, and especially when it comes to end of the roll. And now with Daryl in Langley and in Richmond, he knows where you can get the answers. I'm there to take care of you.
And you've been doing it ever since. It's been great. Love it. It's awesome.
And I enjoy it very much. That's what I do in my my years of retirement. Semi-retirement? Is that what you call it? Semi-retirement? But hey, it keeps me going. So good, better, best, folks. The how to the what to the where to the why to the when to the who to. He's the who to, and I'm the what to. So anytime that we can help, go to the website. Talk to Daryl. The phone numbers, the emails, the websites are right on the bottom of your screen, and that'll get you directly to Langley and also Richmond. I bet you one day it'll like be a lot more too.
I'm almost retired too, Shell. I think I'm good.
Folks, I want you to again enjoy this video and enjoy yourself shopping at End of the Roll. It's just that easy. Thanks, Joe.
Thanks, Shell.
You betcha.